Alright, let's dive deep into the whole Jaren Jackson Jr. situation and why he might just be the perfect piece for the Los Angeles Lakers moving forward. This isn't just another random name floating around NBA trade rumors, this is a player who, by all accounts, could reshape the Lakers roster and really elevate their chances of competing at the highest level. With Jaren no longer qualifying for that Supermax contract, it opens up a fascinating opportunity for the Lakers to explore, bringing him in without completely breaking the bank or sacrificing flexibility. From the moment the idea of Jaren coming to LA started gaining traction, I had this feeling that we'd begin to hear whispers and reports suggesting that the Lakers should make a move for him. Now, those whispers have turned into actual discussions and articles speculating about how Jaren Jackson Jr. might be the missing puzzle piece for the Lakers frontcourt. If I were in the Lakers front office, I would definitely be sending out feelers, subtle inquiries that might not be officially tampering, but could serve as a way to test the waters. Maybe LeBron or Luka calling Jaren just to check in, see where his head is at, and gently hinting at the possibility of joining the Lakers. It's that kind of behind-the-scenes communication that could kickstart a real dialogue. What makes Jaren so attractive isn't just his skill set, it's the fit. He's essentially a defensive force, arguably one of the best defenders in the league, having snagged Defensive Player of the Year honors while playing the 5 position. Despite some narratives claiming he's not really a center, he's been effective at that spot and can comfortably slide between center and power forward, much like Anthony Davis did during his time with the Lakers. Davis himself never shied away from playing the 5. He just preferred to mix it up rather than man a position full-time. Jaren can do the same. He can start at 5, giving the Lakers that rim protection and defensive anchor they crave. Then slide over to the 4 when LeBron needs rest or when the team brings in a true center like Clint Capela. This kind of flexibility is gold in today's NBA, where positional versatility is king. The only real hurdle here is Jaren's willingness. The Lakers landing him hinges entirely on whether Jaren Jackson Jr. decides he wants to be in LA and makes that crystal clear, the same way Anthony Davis demanded his trade and pushed hard to join the Lakers. If Jaren takes that stance, it could force the front office's hand, making a trade not just possible, but probable. Waiting for him to hit free agency is a risk. The Lakers don't want to sit on their hands hoping Jaren signs with him down the line when they could pursue him aggressively now and build a contending team immediately. Injuries happen and situations change, and if they wait, they might miss the boat altogether. Getting him on board sooner rather than later means integrating him into the system, leveraging his bird rights, and having a solid core around LeBron and Luka ready to go. What's also interesting is the financial side of things. Jaren Jackson Jr. won't command a max supermax deal anymore, meaning his contract will be more manageable relative to his talent. Pairing him with Luka Doncic, who also isn't on a max level contract yet, and LeBron James, who's already adjusting his salary expectations, gives the Lakers a rare chance to fill multiple high-level stars without totally sacrificing their cap space. This kind of setup could shift the Lakers from a team constantly retooling or operating in short windows to a franchise built for sustained contention year after year. Jaren brings the defensive chops, the athleticism, and the versatility that perfectly complements the existing roster. Imagining a Lakers lineup with LeBron, Luka, and Jaren on the floor together instantly screams title contender. Jaren's defensive impact alone would anchor the team in ways they haven't been able to replicate consistently over the past few seasons. He's that lob threat on offense, that shot blocker protecting the rim, and the switchable defender who can handle pick and roll seamlessly. Even with another center like Capela coming off the bench, the Lakers would have the flexibility to play big or small depending on matchups, making them a nightmare to game plan against. Another angle to consider is what it would take to make this trade happen. The Lakers have pieces that could realistically be moved, like Austin Reeves, along with some other assets, to assemble a package for Jaren. This kind of trade wouldn't require giving up the entire farm, especially if Jaren is pushing for the Lakers and willing to make his preferences known. The front office could package a combination of young talent, draft picks, and role players to make it work. This scenario becomes even more appealing, knowing that a player of Jaren's caliber might come cheaper in a trade than some other big men who have been linked to LA in the past. There's also the dynamic with LeBron potentially taking a salary reduction if it means the Lakers can add quality pieces around him, including Jaren. While LeBron's not playing for minimum wage, a moderate discount could free up the mid-level exception and allow the Lakers to bring in complementary players who provide depth and toughness. Guys like Dorian Finney-Smith, or someone who fits the 3-and-D mold. Having that trio of LeBron, Luka, and Jaren as a core gives the Lakers an excellent foundation to build on without the financial burdens that usually come with trying to assemble stars in free agency. In all, the Jaren Jackson Jr. scenario is something the Lakers have to take seriously. It represents a rare chance to add a legitimate defensive anchor and versatile frontcourt presence without mortgaging their future or their salary cap. The only missing piece, Jaren's desire to be in LA. If he pushes for it, this could be the start of a new chapter for the Lakers, one where they're built to contend immediately and for years to come. The timing, the fit, and the opportunity all align in a way that's too good to ignore. And if the Lakers can pull this off, it could change the landscape of the Western Conference entirely. Continuing from where we left off, it's important to underline just how transformative Jaren Jackson Jr. could be for the Lakers, not only on the court, but in the broader context of team building and long-term strategy. The Lakers have struggled to find that perfect balance of defensive toughness and offensive versatility for a while now, and Jaren offers both in spades. His ability to guard multiple positions, protect the rim, and contribute to the team's spacing on offense makes him an extremely valuable asset in today's NBA, where versatility and switchability are crucial. This is a player who fits the modern game's demands almost perfectly, and when you combine that with the star power of LeBron James and Luka Doncic, you get a foundation that's incredibly difficult to beat. One of the key reasons this move makes so much sense is the timeline. The Lakers aren't rebuilding, they're in win-now mode. They have a superstar in LeBron who's still playing at an elite level, and Luka, who is poised to be one of the best players in the league for years to come. Bringing in Jaren Jackson Jr. would accelerate their window of contention rather than delay it. The alternative, waiting until Jaren becomes a free agent and then trying to sign him, introduces too much uncertainty. Injuries, changes in market value, or shifts in team dynamics can all interfere with that plan. Why not capitalize on the current momentum and build a championship team now, rather than hoping to piece it together later? Financially, this move offers the Lakers some much-needed flexibility. Jaren's contract will be substantial, but not crippling. And when paired with Luka's and LeBron's contracts, especially if LeBron is willing to take a slight discount, it gives the Lakers room to maneuver and fill out the roster with solid role players. Those role players, the ones who can knock down open threes, play tough defense, and bring energy off the bench, are critical for playoff success. With the core of LeBron, Luka, and Jaren locked in, the Lakers can focus on surrounding them with complementary pieces rather than stretching their salary cap thin on a handful of stars. That balance often makes the difference between a good team and a championship team. Another big selling point for Jaren is the environment in LA beyond just basketball. Playing alongside LeBron and Luka in a city like Los Angeles isn't just a basketball opportunity. It's a chance for endorsement deals, media exposure, and building a legacy in one of the world's most prominent sports markets. For a young player like Jaren, that kind of platform is incredibly appealing. It's a place where he can become a face of the franchise, share the spotlight with superstars, and have a real shot at winning multiple championships. This isn't just about salary or minutes. It's about positioning himself for a long, successful career in the NBA, and LA offers that in a way few other cities can. On the tactical side, Jaren's presence changes how the Lakers can approach defense and offense simultaneously. His shot-blocking ability protects the paint, which takes pressure off perimeter defenders and allows LeBron and Luka to focus more on their offensive roles. Offensively, Jaren's range and ability to hit mid-range jumpers or stretch out to the three-point line open up the floor, giving LeBron and Luka more space to operate. This spacing is crucial when you have playmakers like those two because it allows them to exploit mismatches and create scoring opportunities. Jaren's skill set complements theirs perfectly, which can elevate the entire team's offensive efficiency. The challenge for the Lakers, of course, is convincing Jaren that the Lakers are the best place for him to continue his career. That's where the off-court factors come into play. Building a relationship, communicating vision, and making sure he feels valued and part of the team's future are critical. It's not just about money or minutes, it's about culture, fit, and trust. If the Lakers can sell him on the idea that this is a place where he can thrive, win championships, and be a cornerstone of a team with a bright future, then the chances of this deal happening increase dramatically. From a management perspective, the Lakers have some maneuverability in their roster that could facilitate this trade without devastating the team's core. Players like Austin Reeves or Maxi Kleber could be key pieces in a package, along with draft picks or salary fillers that make the trade appealing to the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis might see value in acquiring young talent and future assets in exchange for a player who might be pushing for a trade. This kind of mutually beneficial deal is exactly what the Lakers need to aim for, landing Jaren without sacrificing too much depth or future flexibility. And let's not forget the potential ripple effects on the Western Conference landscape. Adding Jaren Jackson Jr. to a team with LeBron and Luka instantly shifts the balance of power. The Lakers would go from a team on the outside looking in to one of the favorites to win the title. It would force rival teams to rethink their strategies and roster construction, knowing they have to match up against a versatile defensive stalwart and two generational talents. That kind of pressure can reshape the entire conference and elevate the Lakers back to the elite tier where they historically belong. Looking at the bigger picture, this move aligns with the Lakers' recent philosophy of going all in to build a contender. Instead of slow incremental changes, they have consistently aimed to surround LeBron with top talent capable of making deep playoff runs. Bringing Jaren Jackson Jr. into that mix feels like a natural extension of that approach. It signals to the league, to fans, and to the players themselves that the Lakers are serious about winning now and aren't afraid to make bold moves to do it. In summary, the potential acquisition of Jaren Jackson Jr. offers a unique blend of defensive excellence, positional versatility, financial flexibility, and long-term potential that fits perfectly with the Lakers' current goals. The hurdles are primarily centered around Jaren's willingness and the front office's ability to negotiate a trade that doesn't break the team's core or future plans. If those pieces come together, we could very well be witnessing the formation of a Lakers team that not only competes but contends for championships consistently over the next several years. It's a fascinating scenario that NBA fans should be watching closely because the ripple effects could be massive, both for the Lakers and the league as a whole. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. In what could be one of the most seismic moves in recent NBA history, rumors are swirling around the league that Anthony Edwards is all but confirmed to join the Los Angeles Lakers. While no official statement has been released by either the Lakers organization or Edwards' camp, multiple insiders and sources close to the situation have hinted that the deal is essentially done, sending shockwaves through front offices and fan bases alike. Speculation first gained traction late last week when Edwards was spotted dining in Los Angeles alongside key Lakers personnel. The sighting, combined with cryptic social media, posts from Edwards himself, including a now-deleted Instagram story showing the iconic Hollywood sign, has only fueled the frenzy. League executives, speaking anonymously, have suggested that trade discussions between the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves have quietly progressed over the past month, with LA reportedly offering a substantial package to secure the 22-year-old All-Star. If the rumors are true, this move would dramatically reshape the Lakers roster and title aspirations. Edwards, known for his explosive scoring ability and defensive tenacity, would slot in as a cornerstone of the franchise alongside Anthony Davis and, depending on his future plans, LeBron James. Many believe that the Lakers front office, under the leadership of Rob Pelinka, is aggressively preparing for a post-LeBron era while still aiming to compete at the highest level in the immediate term. The timing of these reports is particularly intriguing, arriving just days before the NBA draft and free agency period. Some analysts believe that the potential Edwards acquisition could signal a broader strategy by the Lakers to assemble a new Big Three, while others caution that such a blockbuster trade could be laden with complications, both in terms of salary cap management and Minnesota's willingness to part with their franchise player. As of now, all parties remain tight-lipped. Yet, within NBA circles, the consensus appears to be that where there's smoke, there's fire. Whether this is an elaborate game of leverage or the prelude to a monumental transaction, only time will tell. For Lakers fans, however, the prospect of Anthony Edwards donning the purple and gold is already enough to ignite dreams of another championship banner hanging in the rafters of Crypto.com arena. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers media. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.